Doing?
Wait, you gotta get my good side. No, it's all good. Just joking. Rewiring this piece of shit, I already said. Again. Just take two, goddammit. Take two. Because your mama said, hey.
So we had to get a new starter for this. Hopefully that was a problem.
Hopefully.
We pray.
Hopefully.
Fingers crossed.
It wasn't engaging, and I think it was like the Bendix not jumping forward, so hopefully. And then I don't trust the ignition wiring that was on this deal, because it felt like it was hanging up. It was hanging up. It was hanging up like me, hung like a motherfucker. It was hanging up, I think when the motor was running, so I just put it on a simple two wire bump. You're still not gonna be able to steal it because I got a little hideaway on-off switch. Secretive, because
That's how we is.
what I do. So I don't be trusting none of you young folk.
Young
You
folk.
young whippersnappers.
Connect this here light for him.
Trust none of you jokers. Y'all get now, go on get. Okay. I need to make sure I have all my shit together before you do.
It's hard for him to get down there.
Hurts my back.
Hurts his back.
I still got a broke back, guys. Still broken. Doctor said it's gonna be broke for like a year or so.
He just don't show it.
Doing the best I can with what I got.
Yep. So hopefully.
Actually, they said it'd be a year before I was able to like function like normally, which I don't know if I ever functioned normal. But yeah, so we're only what 2.5, 3 months in.
Mm-hmm.
So my back's still broken for a good while. Now I'm gonna keep using that excuse even 3 years from now. I'm be like, oh, my back's broken.
Yeah, 8 more months, and that's what the doctor said.
8 more months and it's on. All right, let's get under there.
All right, dude.
Rewire. There's 2 things I got to rewire: the
Hang
fuel
in
pump
right
and the
there.
fans, and power to on-off switch. All right, we're in the shop doing a little valve adjustment on this big block Chevy. It's kind of popping and banging out of the exhaust in the carburetor. Not sure what the problem is. Maybe it has a flat cam in it. Not sure, but went through and adjusted all the valves. It's just a stock 454 is what it seems like to me. It doesn't have a very big cam or nothing in it. Nothing rad. It's got a huge ass, real big intake on it though. It's got a big dart aluminum intake on it, so it definitely doesn't need that. But you know, I didn't put it on there, so I don't really know much about the car. But anyways, I guess we'll button everything back up. I need to preload the valves, and then put valve covers and stuff back on. We'll try and fire it up, see if it makes any difference. It should, because all of them were pretty loose. All the valves were backed off. Well, there she is. Didn't quite get her running all the way. I'm pretty sure it's got a bent flex plate. The starter will engage real good, and then it walks away from it, and it feels a little loose. So unfortunately, we didn't get it running this time, but we will get it running. This is a keeper. I'm going to keep this car. Might do some custom stuff to it, maybe chop the top. Nothing crazy. Mild custom. Kind of what we're after with this car. Kaylee's going to keep it and drive it. I want to get rid of that big block. I don't think this car needs a big block. I don't really want it to have a big block. It doesn't fit very well. So yeah, I mean, it's all here though. Not only do we have like the blue Ford, but we still got the twin turbo S10. Still got that on the back burner. Got Kaylee's El Camino, which now that we have the Ford, I'm not sure she's going to keep the El Camino anymore. So we might just fix that baby up, and who knows? Might keep it. We might sell it. Probably going to sell it. We actually might. What I'm thinking about was taking the big block Chevy out of that 50 Ford and swapping it with this small block, just because that car really doesn't need a big block. It doesn't really fit, and everything would just work a lot better if it was a small block. And that 50 Ford, I really want it to be able to drive on the highway, and not that a big block Chevy can't. Of course it can, but just be a lot easier and a lot maybe cheaper on gas. I don't know. I think it'd just be better all the way around. And of course we got my black 55 Chevy. She's still in the mix, man. We got to get some primer and paint on it, but she's getting really close. The body's actually really straight now. It's really close. We're getting there. We're getting there. One project at a time, man. One project at a time. And then we got the dune buggy over here. That's my father-in-law's, but just more toys and more stuff in the way. We've had a lot of projects come in and out of here. We did end up selling the 1970 Ford with the 390 in it, the camper special truck. We got it running and driving. I'll put a video in here of that. Where'd you go? Oh, it took you forever. Park it in front of this one. Oh, girl, looks nice, man. Truck ran and drove great. I actually really kind of wanted to keep it after I drove it. I probably shouldn't have drove it. That thing ran and drove so smooth and quiet and nice. And we can't keep them all, you know. So hopefully we can just keep them alive. Get them back out on the road, basically, is what we want to do. Is just get them back out on the road, and hopefully they'll stay on the road for a long time, you know. I like seeing old cars. I don't like seeing new cars. And that's old trucks, whatever. I mean, anything like that. But stay tuned. Bohuff Car Show video should be right after this one. And that's always a good time. That's always a great event. So, yeah. I guess that'll do it. Thank you guys for watching. We appreciate all the help and all the comments and feedback. Thank you very, very much.